Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Something I know you're gonna vibe for tonight. Be smart lights. Lumiastream. Time what you need. Lumiastream. That's what laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, that's what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Something I know you're gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight. RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do.
Hey everyone, I'm sorry. I apologize so much. This everything that could happen went wrong, literally. Like wavelength crashed, then my microphone wouldn't work. I had to plug in another USB. I had to use USB-C. So now all my USB slots are taken. I can't have my second monitor up. So it's just like everything that could go wrong just went wrong. Like when I was trying to set up this stream. I hope y'all can hear me because I just reinstalled everything. I reinstalled wavelength and everything. Um, my OBS, I had to update my OBS, and then my NDI crashed, so NDI wasn't working. How I had my whole stream set up is that I streamed from my MacBook. No, I streamed from my virtual machine on my NAS, and then basically I'm sending an NDI signal from my MacBook to my NAS because my Mac can't handle the multi-streaming. So yeah, with that being said, this is gonna be kind of hard because I'm like looking at one place. I have my other screen up, but I need my normally I have this other screen over here. Um, but yeah, so I have my phone right now with Lumia Link sitting right here. It's gonna help me out a little bit more. It's my second monitor. It's going pretty good, Mama Paola. Nice to see you here. I know we missed a lot of alerts since last week's stream, so I'm gonna try to go over them really quick. Um, Welcome Nightmare77 for a new follower, BOG, Jupiter, shout out from Run Gun TV, Be Good to Granny followed, Fresh Pawn Gaming, a lot of followers. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not gonna go over this gigantic list. Got a whole lot of followers since last week. But thank you all for joining. Thank you all for coming to stream. I'm not the normal streamer. Normally it's what I do. So I'm a mess right now. And I actually just pushed a release like right before this stream. So I didn't have a lot of time to prepare. So hopefully we're gonna make it work though. You need help with Wavelength 3.0. Me too. Don't we all? I'm having an issue with Wavelength 3.0 as well. I had to uninstall it just now and install the old version. But that issue that I have with Wavelength 3.0 with the authentication with Lumia, are you on Mac or Windows, Celtic? By the way, Ethereum Gaming, yeah, thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, we stream every Wednesday, around this time, same time every Wednesday. Normally we start on time. Welcome in, complete the door. Complete the door. Never can say your name. Complete the door. I just want to ask, does the AI part work if possible, of course? Yeah, it works. You talking about the AI TTS, Mama Paola? The AI TTS works. Yeah, we can, let me share my screen. We can show that right now. Let's start to stream off with that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Make that a little bigger. All right. So the AI TTS is how it works. So you're gonna go to Lumia. You got to be in Lumiastream 9.0. So you got to be in 9.0. I'm in beta 23 right now. That's one that was just pushed before this stream. So now you can either look forward through this list, or you could go to core and then TTS voices. Another way you could do it is just by searching. So you can just search for TTS, and you can see it right here, TTS voices. These are all the AI TTS voices that I currently uploaded. People uploading things every day. So I just wanted to let's do this L Lollyhead voice, right? I'm gonna press use. I'm gonna use that as a Twitch extension. I'm gonna set it to however many bits I want. I'm just gonna stick to 100 bits for now, because if it's 100 bits or more, then it's free. It doesn't cut into your quota. So I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm just gonna press done. Refresh, and now it can be used in our stream. So if I go to my stream really quick, I put lolly it.
Welcome, stream. How are you doing?
There you go. That's how AITTS works. You create your own voice as well. Like I mentioned the quota earlier, you get a monthly quota. You also get a quota for voice clones. For premium users, the voice clones is 2 clones. For free users, there are no voice clones. You can also top up if you want more voice clones. For a TTS character count, I forgot what the actual, I think it's 3,000 characters a month or something like that. For free users, and then like 10,000 for premium users. You can also top up if you run out of characters with that. But any specific question, Mama Pela, about the AI TTS? What AI are you talking about? Because you just mentioned AI part to work. Welcome in Tourette Techer and SNDV6. You can't get your TikTok account to connect. You have to be live, V6. You have to be live for TikTok for it to connect. If you're not live, it'll show us orange on the bottom right here in your connections. Okay, so I'm gonna still answer questions. But in the meantime, let's go over some of the updates from last week. Is my audio or is my getting constant static? Oh no. Yeah, you missed it. Towards I just mentioned it. I had to reinstall Wavelink. I had to reinstall the old version because my whole Wavelink just crashed right before the stream. Let me turn back on my filters. I normally have my noise removal on because my NAS is in the background and it's just too loud. Is that any better? Correct, Tiger? Let me know if that's any better. Let me hear how it sounds. Testing. Still a bit of static. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I hear it. I'm looking at my small monitor right now. Did the static just start, or was it always like this? Compression slash clipping. Testing again. Oh, it's been like that since the start of the stream. Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Sounds good there. So that means the issue is. Sorry, everyone. I'm like right in your face. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing. Okay, sounds better. All right, let's continue. This is gonna be a short stream because this is it's kind of embarrassing. Try to get as much done as we can within this hour. Okay, so beta 22. Did I push beta 23? It's been the whole time. That's why I looked to see if Twitch's audio compressor fixed it. Oh, we already talked about that one. Caching. All right, so beta 23. I'll talk about everything we just released in beta 23 really quick. Okay, so lots of TikTok updates are being made right now because we're working on a full featured TikTok video. Speaking of which, DZX, you're talking about TikTok, right? I would like to get some help with this. No, I don't get it back on Lumia, my guy. What do you mean you don't get it back on Lumia? What does that mean? You don't get what back on Lumia after you make the after you. So here, so if we go to connections, which part are you getting stopped on? You go to TikTok, you press next. So after you saying this connect never continues after this one, like you get stuck on this page. Well, I'll wait for you to respond. Let's go over some of these release notes. Yeah, so TikTok is receiving a big update, lots of updates. So right now it's just a few in this beta 23, but there's more coming right after this one. Yes. Uh, you said I had it on there, but then I took it off, and now I can't get it back on Lumia. What? Okay, but what part are you getting stuck at? What part are you getting stuck where you can't get it back on Lumia? Let me enable TikTok really quick, just so I can show you all the new alerts that we added to TikTok. So if you're using TikTok, you're gonna notice there's a lot more here. So we have new things like the battle start, we have battle progress and battle end alerts. By the way, these all sorted alphabetically. That's why they're kind of out of order. Battle start probably should be before battle end, but yeah, it's out of order because it's alphabetical now. We have the new intro alerts, which I noticed earlier it's not working correctly, so that one's gonna have to be fixed up or either removed. I don't know if anyone really wants that one anyway. We have the pin message alert, so whenever a message is pinned, you get an alert for it. We have polls, we have questions, we have shop purchases is new, and then we have super fans. So as you know, TikTok subscribers no longer is there anymore. There's no TikTok subscriber alert. They still have like a legacy version of the TikTok subscriber alert, but it's like offline and it's not really counted anymore. So now they use this thing called superfans, and then they have a superfan box, which is an alert that superfans can send. We have treasure chests as well. And then most importantly is that within the gift alerts, if you go to gift alert and then add variation, and I go to gift name is equal to, you're gonna see a drop down of all the gifts that you can access within TikTok. You can obviously search here. You can just search, and then I can put city pop. I can call that city pop variation, save that. And now I have my city pop alert right here. Question, does Lumiastream link allow you to hear chat TTS from your phone? Yes, it does. Can I share my phone? Kind of weird, but if you go to settings in Lumia link TTS, yeah, that's not gonna really work that well. If you go to settings in Lumia link TTS, there's a TTS for chat. So let me turn that on, and then if you type right now while I have my volume up, can someone type anything? Oh, I gotta select the voice. Make sure you select the voice too. Let's select superstar. Okay, now one more person type, please. For some reason that didn't work. If I do TTS for a chat, TTS for commands. Yeah, it's playing one time and then it just stops playing after that. Okay. Well, yeah, we got to look into that then. But you can be. I don't know if you have an Android. It works better for Android than it does iPhone. So you can just try it in Android. Just download the Lumia Link app, go to settings, and then you'll see TTS for chat. That's the only thing you need to input in there. Like I said, you can't really focus it that well. But TTS for chat, and then it should be playing the TTS. I'm gonna turn that off so I don't hear it. What did I miss? What else did I miss? The part you showed us getting stuck, it won't connect. I know, but I need you to. What do you mean it won't connect though? Like, do you ever? If you can go to the Discord, DZX or VSEX. Our Discord is lumiastream.com/Discord. I'll type it in chat. You got send us a screenshot of where you're getting stuck at, because there's different parts where TikTok can get stuck. And if I don't know which part, I can't help much. After pressing connect, you can't get it to connect. Yeah, so does it get stuck on your browser? Does it get stuck on your, does the browser show the page? I forgot what it says. Does it show the connect, open Lumia page, and then you press connect? Okay, yeah, make a ticket in our Discord, VSEX. That's not really something that can really help. I mean, okay, so let's do this. I can help a little bit. So if you go to your browser and then you go to, are you using Chrome? If you're using Chrome, you could do refresh cache, or you could just use a different browser. So right here, if you go to this connections, let's go to connections, TikTok. If I go to next, you see this copy auth link. Copy this link and either use it in a incognito tab or use it in a different browser. Paste it in and then sign in with TikTok, then try to connect that way. And yeah, let me know what happens there in chat. And then also let me know what OS you're using if it still doesn't work. Is this pre-recorded? I'm replying to the live chat. there was people before you, Celtic. I'm trying to answer those questions. Can you please confirm if this is working in the latest beta? Auth failed, cannot connect the Wavelink V3. Yeah, it works for me and it works for the other person I replied in Discord. I just don't know. I don't know why you're not able to connect to the Wavelink. I'm waiting for a few more confirmations because I don't know. I don't really know what else to check there, Celtic. I'm pretty sure you're the one that posted in Discord already, right? Oh, you don't see it in the Twitch chat. Yeah. If you look at the stream, I'm showing all the live chat from every platform. Yeah, we're multi-streaming on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube right now. You had 2.0 connected prior, but removed it and uninstalled it. I don't even want to open Wavelink 3.0 right now because I'll actually have to install it again. And when I installed it, it broke my Elgato Wave 3 connection. So I don't want to do that right now. But I'm kind of waiting for Radu to get back so he can try it on his end to make sure it's working correctly on Windows. But yeah, just remind us in the Discord again, Celtic. And if someone else says they're having issues, then we could go deeper into that. Test. Okay, yeah. So like I was saying, TikTok is receiving a lot more alerts. It's also receiving a lot more updates for like variations and improvements. Not just TikTok, but YouTube super stickers. We also have image previews now for all the different super stickers. So if I go to turn on my super sticker alert, go to add variation. Oh, that's session super stickers. Turn that back off. Let's go to super sticker, add variation, and I do super sticker ID is equal to. Now we list all the different super stickers here. In the next release, there's also going to be like the image, just like how we have TikTok GIFs. And also there's going to be this new thing called generate variations. What generate variations is going to do is going to take in all of the types that you can use for YouTube super stickers, TikTok GIFs, and kicks. And it's going to import them all to your variation so you don't have to manually do every single one. It's also going to choose like a random color so that they're not all the same. It's going to allow you to choose to enable chatbot and TTS for each of them. And yeah, that's what it's going to do. So every type of YouTube super sticker you have within your channel, you're going to be able to generate it. Every type of kicks and every type of TikTok GIFs. Can you make a check and redeem that has a counter when people use it? Sure. What was I going to do? Can you make a check and redeem that has a counter when people use it? Okay. You just want a generic? Okay, so here's what you do before this. Let's go to variations, Command K or Control K. Not variations, variables. Add a variable, check in Xbox. It's an Xbox, right? Yeah, I'm looking down because I have my phone right here on Lumia Link. I mentioned it in the beginning of the stream, but I don't have my other monitor up right now, so I'm looking at my chat down there. my whole setup messed up right before the stream. Okay, so you're gonna do your check-in variable. Call it whatever you want. Set it as a counter. Make sure this is important. Set it as a counter. Save. Now I'm gonna go to command, add command. What do I want to do? The only thing I want to do is an action. Have the action source be Lumia. Then I'm gonna do a variable. Let's do update variable. And then we're gonna do Xbox. What is it? Check in Xbox. And now I'm just gonna do +1. I'm gonna add that action. Now I'm gonna press next. I'm gonna call this whatever you want. I'm just gonna call it the same thing as the variable. So it's called check in Xbox. Complete next. I also don't really care about the duration. This could be like 1 second. Because all it is going to be, I'm going to skip the queue as well. So that just happens immediately. Complete and save, refresh. And now if anyone types check in Xbox, you could even look at the variable live. Just type check in Xbox. Now, if someone put exclamation point checking Xbox in chat, there it goes. Updates the value in real time. If you want to put this on overlays as well, let me go to my, which overlay am I using? Which overlay is this? Actually, let me just do a new overlay. That'll be easier. Overlays, add new overlay, check in. Obviously, you probably won't need to do a whole new overlay every time. You'll just do a, put it in your main overlay that you use. I'm going to put a text field. I'm going to put content. I'm going to select my variable, check in Xbox. You just search, it'll say it right there. Now I'm just going to remove all of this. Say checked in. Checked in, check in Xbox. Checked in one time. 2 times. Let's do checked in. Boom. Now I'm going to copy that URL. I'm going to put it in OBS, put it as a browser source. I'm going to call this check in Xbox. Paste it in. Done. Now if you check in, oh, I didn't save it. Dang. Oh, I did save it. Why did it disappear then? Am I blind? Are y'all seeing it? Oh, it is there. It's just really, really small. Yeah. Small on my small monitor. Yeah, so now you put exclamation point, check in Xbox again. That count will go up. Oh, okay. I know what happened. So this is where this comes in handy. Just do open in OBS. Do open in OBS. I'm going to use my Lumia app with cam. Add it. And it adds the overlay and it adds the size as well. Before I didn't have the right size. It was supposed to be 1920 by 1080. So it was getting cut off. And now it shows up. Yeah, the number is now showing. Yeah. Yeah. So does that answer your question, Xbox? All right, let me go back up. You could test that out Xbox Live. You can rewind the stream if you need to see how it was done again. I posted a command in Discord, but it creates a new variable for each user. Oh yeah, that was before. That was when you were trying to do the math, right, Tourette Tiger? I think it's a per user counter people are after. Sound like Xbox was asking for just a check-in for just that command. I don't know though, Xbox. Let us know if we answered your question or not. Where am I at? Maybe I missed a simple step, but is there a fast way to transfer alerts, channel point redemptions, extensions between different profiles? Alerts, channel point redemptions, extensions. I mean, what you could do was Shroomnotic. What you could do is go to profiles and just copy your profile. So like me and Rod do have a profile within the Lumiastream pro user. And then after I copied his, I just removed what I didn't want and then added my lights. But other than that, if you want to go through, you said channel points. So if I want to do a channel point, I'm just going to export the ones that I want. So I can do share, copy to clipboard, or save the file. Obviously, you're going to want to save the file. You could also export a whole folder. So if I had other commands in here, I can just export that. Yeah, you can export folders. I think that's the easiest way. If you want to do alerts, you said Alerts, we don't have a way of exporting. We don't export alerts yet. Yeah, so you can't do anything there, but at least channel points and extensions you can export by folder. Okay. Sorry for the out of left field question. It's not an out of left field question. Is there someone on the Lumia team or a third party or offers a service to train and slash or remotely configure Lumiastream for clients? Is there someone on the Lumia team? Are you asking for yourself or for like others, Supra? If you're asking for yourself, well, we can help you. We have normally we have live support in our Discord when Radu is around. He's actually on vacation right now. So he's out the country. But he's normally in our Discord. Go to lumiastream.com/discord. Let me put it in chat again. I need a Discord command. lumiastream.com/discord. And then just ask your question in there, Supra, and we'll help you. Okay, so just export and import to the new profile. It'll be a lot faster for a few instead of making a duplicate profile, removing everything. Thank you. Yeah, so one more thing, Shroomnatic. I just thought of something. So one other thing you could do is that we have this new thing called copy from. So if I wanted to copy from a different place within my app, so let's say I had a command, like I know I have a blue command, right? I can, what is this TikTok like? Yeah, I don't care about this alert. So I can do that copy from and then just use that command, and then now I have that blue color in there. It'll copy everything. Anything you have within a command, it'll copy. So what you could do is just have commands in a folder that's like different alerts that you normally copy from. And then export that folder and then import it as a command and then copy from whenever you go to your new profile. I don't know how often you're switching your new profile though. But yeah, it's no easy way to just sync it without exporting and importing. All right. Well, I'm waiting for more questions. So yes, like I said, TikTok, YouTube, and Kicks are all receiving big updates. You also have a thumbnail within the variation as well. So you'll see your little Kicks icon within all your variations. Not in this version. It's gonna be beta 24. Right now, the only thing you do in this version is you can. Oh, this one doesn't even have the drop down for Kicks. So the Kicks is gonna come for 24 as well. Yeah, so what else do we have here? Yeah, let's go down to beta 22. I think since the last time we had a stream, we had like 3 releases since the last time we had a stream. Where are my alerts at? Gifted 10 tier 1 subs. Thank you, Cam viewers, and welcome in. Welcome to the chat. Why are my alerts not showing up? Because I unticked it. Thank you so much, Cam.
Cam views 36 gifted 10 tier 1 subs to Ministerial Demolition CL, at Lumiastream, Ahad Cove, Aetherius Gaming, Completed Thor, Simeon Monkey, Fab Ziff, Higgs Boson _Matt, Uhose, Billis76.
By the way, I don't know if y'all know about this little pin. If you can pop out a dashboard chat box, or you could export. You could, what am I saying? Trying to say, you can pin any type of dashboard widget, and then you could like change the font size. So I want this to be a little smaller. Space between messages fine, and yeah, chat flows from bottom to top. Yeah, so now I have my little dashboard widget. I'm put that on my screen over here, so I don't have to look at my phone every 5 seconds. Yeah, thank you, Cam. Thank you so much, Cam. 10 tier 1 subs is crazy. That's a lot of subs. And I see there's actually, we found a bug because of you. Thank you. Alerts is coming outside of the screen. Big Dog is in the building. I don't want to be in the building, but I am. Had to show up. I'm waiting for Radu to come back. Thank you for the gifts. Okay, so yeah, so TikTok, where am I at? Oh yeah, so the Elgato Wavelength 3.0 integration has been implemented. That was on March 16th. Yes, that was 2 days ago. That Wavelength 3.0, like I said, I mean, I've been having little issues with it, but not through Lumia. When I have it connected through Lumia, there's no issues. So I'm not sure where the issue is coming from, Celtic. But like I said, we'll try to explore a little more. We added a delete option when banning a user from Lumia to have an option. So in it allows banning a user from Lumia to have the option to delete the user from event list, viewer profiles, and loyalty points. So yeah, before this was being done automatically, it'll just delete from everywhere, and people were complaining because they said that sometimes they'll just play around and ban a user just for temporarily, and it'll delete everything about them, even their loyalty points. So we changed that. So like if I go here and I can't ban myself, right? Why is that? Let me go to, I don't want to actually ban anyone else. Let me try to ban myself. Yeah, let me try to ban this Aha Cove. Yeah, so now this will come up. So they say, are you sure you want to ban Aha Cove? You can press delete or not delete from everything else and then ban the user. Yeah. So if your mod bans from the Twitch chat or Kick chat or TikTok chat or YouTube chat or whatever, it's not going to delete any of these. It's not going to delete your event list, viewer profiles, loyalty points. It's only if you ban directly through Lumia. Just to make it explicit, because we don't want to try to guess. We don't want you to try to have guesswork when someone wants to delete a user and when someone doesn't, because we can't tell when they're actually playing or not. We added a chatbot command called !achievement, so viewers can check their viewer profile achievement stats. So if I go to chatbot commands, you'll see this new achievements down here, and I can edit it, and you'll see the different options you can have here. So let's see our viewer profiles. Cam should definitely have some viewer profiles now. Cam, you're gonna see these viewer profiles are different than what Radu normally has, because viewer profiles are saved locally. So right now you're only seeing, your one Kick subscription gift. Radu normally he has his viewer profiles on his computer, so it's a bigger list. But yeah, so you three have viewer profiles because you either triggered a command or triggered an alert. Your viewer profile is not created just from chat. It's created from a command or an alert. If there's no command or alert, it's not going to be created. So if y'all are around, Cam Views, Tourette Tiker, no, Cam Views basically, you're the only one that has an achievement. You guys have commands, but you don't have achievements, and you have an alert, Mama Paola. Cam Views, can you put !point achievement in chat? !point achievements. Where's it at? Yeah, this one. !point achievements with an S. Yeah, so it says Cam Views is unlocked 1 out of 45 achievements. It says achievements he's unlocked, which is Gift Spark. He gifted 5 subscriptions. His next up alerts are going to be Gift Burst, which is the next achievement that he's close to getting, which is 10 out of 25 gifts. Then he has so gifted 25 subscriptions. He has the Lumia Luminary, which means reach major milestone across commands, alerts, extensions, and support, which is 1 out of 8. Then alert curator, and so on and so forth. It goes over. If you don't like this big list of things that it's saying, you'll go to chatbot commands, you'll edit the achievements, and then you can say you don't want to show closest upcoming achievements. You can even remove the achievement description and just only list the achievement. So if you want to just list gift burst, then you could do that as well. Um, you can even limit the amount of upcoming achievements to show if that is checked. And yeah, and then if a user doesn't have achievements, then you can have a default message that sends to the user. You can also have a maximum to show. So if they have 50 achievements, you may not want to show all 50. You're gonna want to show like the first 3. You could also filter, like if I don't want to show commands, I won't show that. I'll just select like kick spent or gift subscriptions, and so on and so forth. One other thing that's actually not in release notes that I just remembered is that first chatter has been reset. So now first chatter is going to be included with viewer profiles. So you can actually get first chatter achievements. If I go to viewer profiles, I need to write this down because I need to put that in the release notes. We go to viewer profiles and we go to achievements, and I just search a first chatter. You'll see there's 2 new achievements. So there's first in, which claim first chatter 1 time, and then it's early bird, which claim first chatter 5 times. Those are the 2 new achievements that were added in. And then you'll also be able to see your achievements here. So this says, actually, that's the issue because I think I updated before you commented, Mama Paola. But that first chatter should have been 1, and then you should have got that 1 achievement. Will a search bar be added for the variations? Yeah, you asked that before. Did you put that in ideas? I can't remember if you put that in ideas or not. Make sure you put that in ideas, Cam, if you didn't already. If you did put it already, then we'll find it when we're ready. Yeah, because we're definitely gonna need a search bar. I don't know if you was here earlier, but now you could generate variations. So like for if you have your kicks, right now it's only like 10 kicks, so it's not a big deal. But like for TikTok gifts and YouTube super sticker, the list is gigantic. And if you generate that big list, we're definitely gonna need a search. So yeah, all of these, I think it's 400 of these. Yeah, I don't think you did. I don't remember seeing it because I checked a little while ago. Thanks for the kicks. 10 kicks. Thank you, Canviews. Do you think plugin alerts could ever get subcategories on the left panel? Subcategories. Subcategories as in alerts? What would the subcategory even be? Because the subcategory is the alerts already. And then you have variations within the alert. What would the subcategory be, Tango? But to answer your question, I don't think we'll have those because we don't have them within any other integration. So yeah. I mean, unless you're just talking about a drop down for variations as well. Like you want variations in the sidebar. I don't know what you mean by subcategory, so explain that a little more. We added back image thumbnail support for alert variations. Holly Tutnell was asking for that. Added a transparency option on the tip page. Cam views, that was your request. So that's been added on the tip page. I can show you that right now. Stream.com. Tip settings. Let's go to my tip page. And then if I want to edit, you'll see, oh, we didn't push it. Oh, we did push it. Yeah, so this alpha value, it's kind of, yeah, so I could push that down a little bit. So if I want to say red, it's all the way red when it's 100%, or I could just make it semi-transparent. Yeah, so that's been added to the tip page. Okay, where else we at? Added new variables for Twitch and Kick gift host events. This was requested by Tourette Tiker. So now we have a Kick last subscriber or last gift, right? That's what you asked for. Last gifter, which is Cam views, and the last gifter amount, which is 10, which is Cam views as well. So that was added. I've been pretty good, Cam. How you been? Been really busy working on Lumia. We have a release coming up, so the full 9.0 release. So night and day, we just been working on Lumia. Added more YouTube super sticker emulations, so overlays into Lumiastream as well. Because if you go to shortcuts, alerts, and then you go to super sticker, you'll now see emoji laughing, emoji sad, and emoji beaming face. Those also come with the images as well, because Radu's working on a tip jar right now that hopefully should be released within the next week or two. So not within the next week, within the week after that or two. So he needed YouTube Super Sticks to come into that jar, and that's what he's testing with that one. Busy 7 a.m. days back to back. Yeah, tell me about it. 7 a.m. is early. I mean late. You loving the tip jar? Yeah, it's coming along really well. He's doing a really good job with that one. I can't wait for it to fully release. People have been asking for this like we've been having at least one request like once a month with the tip jar. And lately we've been having it multiple times a month. Updated alerts and commands is still complete even when a Link Studio Lite type is missing. This is just a little error message that used to show up. Now it won't be as annoying. We redesigned sidebar settings again. We made it a flatter layout. Right now, it used to have a configuration setting right here, and then you had to go to settings, but now it's just settings, and then all your settings are right here. This should be a little easier to find things, we hope. We also moved default state. We moved it up to creator. So default state is in creator now. It didn't really make much sense to have it in settings. And then a lot of users never were able to find it when it was within settings. So we're hoping within creator, where they also see their studio items, they're able to find it easier. VSX couldn't get it to work, so do I get someone in Discord to sort this out? Put in community support or create a support ticket, VSX. If you still couldn't get it to work. Facts, sleeping at 7 a.m. when you don't want to gets crazy. I know. I wish I could sleep right now. I'm so tired. Fix issue where the chatbot icon would display incorrectly when multiple lines were shown. This is like if you're dual streaming on Twitch, like I forgot what the name of the feature is called, but if you're streaming together and there's two avatars that normally show up, it was splitting into two different lines, so that's been fixed. Yeah, you hear it in my voice. Trying my best. Fixed issue where viewer profile achievements were not scrolling. We also improved the viewer profile optimization for bigger chats, so it doesn't slow down Lumia. We noticed it's slowing down Lumia for some bigger chats, so we improved those a lot more. Fixed issue where you can't close icon. Yeah, another one's just minor improvements. Thank you, Cam, for all the support. Yeah, if y'all have any questions, I'm just waiting for y'all to ask any questions in chat. So I'm reading these release notes while I'm just basically buying time. Unless y'all want to see something, ask a question, or you want to see a certain feature, then let me know. I know some of y'all already seen these release notes, but some people skip them. So I kind of want to go over them, and then if someone has a specific question about a feature, I'll show it. Added new variation condition types equal variable. This is something I was asked that I think actually will be really useful. So let's say you go into a random alert. Like let's say I want to do every time I get a kick follower, right? I want to add a variation and then I want to do equal to variable. So now let's say that check-in. Remember that check-in count that we just created at check-in Xbox? Let's say we only want this variation to trigger when check-in is equal to, what's the count at now? I can't see that. What is that count? 2. Okay. So the count is at 2 right now. Let's say I want to only trigger this variation when the check-in is 3, right? I would say whatever I want to name this, check-in 3. And then save it. Now this variation is only going to trigger when an outside variable, outside of this whole alert, outside of this kick platform, whatever, we're checking in on Twitch or checking in on YouTube, and we're still able to we're still able to modify when this variation is triggered. So you can connect different platforms, you can connect different overlays, different variables, have any type of condition that you want where something equals something, and then have that variation trigger. So I think we're gonna see more use cases for that later on. But it was pretty cool. Like let's say you only want a variation to trigger when you're live. You can have that as variation. You can have that. Let me show it. Equal variation equals variable, and now let's say stream live. Say when I'm live on Twitch, right? And then true. So only when I'm live on Twitch that variation could trigger for kick. Um, Yeah, I think the use case for that one actually was if you're playing a game on Steam, the person wanted a different variation to trigger depending on the game he's playing. So for a certain time, whenever he gets a follower, like let's say he's playing Overwatch, he wanted an Overwatch overlay to show in his alert, for instance, or he wanted his OBS profile to change or scene collection to change. I forgot what he specifically wanted, but that was basically what he wanted. Added a new variable function, so we added a lot new variable functions. We added math, compare, round, if, coalesce, between, min, max, regular expression, extract, replace, format date, and time sense for advanced template logic. The main one was math. That was the one people were asking for, and I'll show how that works really quick. Let's create a chat bot. And I want to use math. I'm gonna go to my variable drop down, say math. Okay. Sorry, OBS crash. Why did it crash? I don't know. Just today, everything that could happen is happening. Like I said before, every issue. I've never seen so many issues in my life at the same time. OBS crashed randomly, and I didn't realize it crashed. Hope y'all could hear me, right? Yeah, you can hear me. Okay. I never got to check. Does the chat have the ability to scroll as an overlay? Does chat have the ability to scroll as an overlay? Chat? What do you mean by that? I don't get that question. Skynet, bro. It's been happening to me too. Yeah, Skynet is ridiculous right now. That's perfect for a dev stream. Shows how to handle things as they happen. Yeah, I mean, right now I'm just closing and opening things. I'm not really doing much. I had to uninstall Wavelink 3.0 at the beginning of the stream and then install Wavelink 2.0 again because my Elgato Wavelink mic just didn't work. And then I had to replace the USB. So probably Wavelink 3.0 wasn't an issue, but it did. I know it had to mess up my mic somehow. So I had to switch the USB cord and plug it into my only other USB port that normally is on my monitor. That's why I'm looking down and using my one screen to handle everything. Yeah, Cam, let me know what you mean by the overlay scroll chat. I don't know what that means. I replaced my Wavelink because it was happening way too often when they updated software. What did you replace it with? Because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, dang, what could I use instead of using Wavelink right now? When I was trying to start the stream and I couldn't think of anything and I had no other microphone either. So I just ended up having to uninstall and install it again. It sucks because if I don't have my microphone, I can't stream at all. And I don't have a second microphone. I sold my Shure microphone a long time ago because I thought my Elgato was stable and it was good. It's been stable for a long time. It's just this Wavelink 3.0 messed things up a little bit. Oh, nice. The Wavelink XLR. Okay. Well, Cam, while I'm waiting for you to respond, any questions y'all have, let me know. If y'all want to see anything, if you have want some live support, let me know. Anything that I can help with. If I can't help, then I'm gonna direct it to the Discord and we'll try to fix it there. Because sometimes I need screenshots and different things like that. Add updated variable pickers in Lumiastream and overlay UI with function FX indicators and clear type-based styling. So that's what you kind of just seen. So now anything that's a function has this little FX symbol. It also has a better description and a wider view so you can see different things. We also organize things a lot better. You have suggested variables with certain colors at the top. Next up, you have your custom variables that you created. Then you have your function variables, and then you have your system variables. I think SteelSeries software might be able to work with USB mic though. Oh, I'm not going to SteelSeries. I had too many problems with SteelSeries. I actually we made an open RGB plugin so I can use my SteelSeries keyboard and mouse without needing the SteelSeries software. So what I want to know is as an overlay, if I have a vertical chat on my screen so the stream can see, is it possible that I can have it scrolling like a movie credits? Oh, like auto scrolling? You mean continuously, Cam? Like you want it continuously scrolling? Like it goes back, like, yeah, how would that even work? Because you're gonna go back to the beginning of the chat. Oh, that's actually cool. I actually like that a whole lot. Make a idea for that. I like that actually a lot. And I would want something like that too on my stream. Because I want to see what people said before. Yeah, that's a good idea. I actually like that. It will have to have a cap, of course. I'll have to say like last 10 messages or last 20 messages. It shouldn't be infinite. But I like that actually. A log file would enable that. Yeah, there's probably ways to do that for sure. You could probably just log to yeah, you can make a Lumia action that logs to a file and then have an OBS scroll. But we want to do it in overlays. If we do it in overlays, it's a lot simpler. Keyframe animations in CSS. Yeah, you could probably use custom CSS for that as well. I can see that working. True. I like that idea though. The idea is pretty cool. Yeah, I have to work through vertical as well as horizontal. Added variable section for input control values like in chatbot/TTS messages. Let me show what that is. So this is a long coming feature. So input control, a lot of people never even clicked there before. They never knew what input control was. And that was an issue on our end. What am I looking for? Streaming tools. Yeah, so now input control, so I probably need to rename that in the release notes because there's no input control anymore because no one knew what input control was. So now we have a streaming tools category. The streaming tools category contains a hotkey, a voice command, automations, file/folder watcher, webhooks, and Lumia link, as well as event list and queue. Before we had this section called input controls that not many people clicked on, and they didn't know we supported hotkeys. So you can have a hotkey. I can record, let's say I want option F, and I want to have a chatbot command for my Discord. No, not a chatbot command because I want to show the variables. So I want to have a chatbot message, and then my chatbot message also has variables within it, but I just need to just do my Discord. So Lumiastream.com/Discord. And I want to send to all platforms. I'm going to change that to Control D, Option D. Boom, refresh. Now, anytime anyone asks me about Discord, I'm going to put Option D. Then in Discord, it posted it. I mean, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube posted it. Option D again, boom. Or I could do a voice command. I could do a voice command. But voice command is going to need a command, actually. But it's okay. I'm going to create a new command. Create a new command that is posted on my Discord. I'll put https Lumiastream.com/Discord. Based on platform sent from, doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna send to all platforms. Done. Next step. Discord chatbot. Complete and save. Oh, edit that command because you know what I missed out on? I want to skip the queue. So now I can do it all through there. Skip queue. Complete. And I'm gonna change that word. I think it's gonna understand Discord. Let's see. Discord. Discord is a real word, right? In English? Yeah, because like a discourse. Okay, so now I'm gonna say Discord. I can't tell if it posted or not. 15, 20, 22. No, that didn't post. Let me, you know what I didn't do? My microphone input. In my Discord. Discord. Testing. Discord. Discord. I don't care about matching inside. Full sentence. Discord. Discord. There we go. Discord is kind of a hard word. Discord. So now I have both a hotkey for Discord and I have a voice command for Discord. But that's going to get annoying. Let me turn that Discord one off. I haven't even used this one in a long time. Yoda.
Thinking.
Oh, that's my AI TTS bot. Sorry, I spammed Discord too much.
Yoga is a centuries-old practice that combines physical postures, breathing techniques, meditation, and ethical principles to promote overall health and well-being. Originating in ancient India, yoga aims to achieve harmony between the body, mind, and spirit. There are many styles of yoga, such as Hatha, Vinyasa, Ashtanga, Kundalini, and Iyengar, each emphasizing different aspects like flexibility, strength, relaxation, or spiritual growth. Practicing yoga regularly can help improve flexibility.
All right. Hey, I have a question. Have you done a demonstration on creating an overlay with the current AI layout back there? I was thinking of an idea, Pokemon/Digimon Battle Royale on screen using exclamation point join example to trigger and join the battlefield. With the current AI layout back there. I've not done a demonstration on overlays in like months. But what current AI layout do you mean?
Thinking.
Oh, come on, Yoda.
Thinking.
Shh. How do I turn this crap off?
Could you tell me what you'd like to do, or know, about robots? Here are some common options. What is a robot? Basic definitions and autonomy levels. How robots work. Sensors, actuators, controllers, control loops. Beginner project ideas. For example, Arduino, Raspberry Pi DIY robots.
Okay.
Learning paths and resources courses.
Muted that. Okay. All right. Yeah, I haven't made an overlay in a while. I would have did it this stream if we did it earlier, but I don't know if I can go on for that long. Welcome in, Rodri. How are you? Does anyone have any other questions or anything they want to see? I don't want to do that overlay right now. Cam views. If we do that, I'm gonna be here for another hour and a half. It's gonna be a long overlay. Maybe next stream. Maybe Skynet, bro. It's been happening to me too. See, is Roger just copying or is that a real person? Okay, first chat and instant alerts will now not trigger from the streamer or custom chatbot or Lumiastream chatbot. So you can't test with your own profile anymore because I mean it was kind of cheating. The streamer was always the one first chatting, and not many of viewers can actually get that first chatter alert. And since now it's an achievement, now it's even more important for viewers to be able to get that alert. Twitch shoutout actions will now pass variables that can be used directly within the next action so that you can create your own dynamic SO command. So this is if you want to create your own shoutout. If you didn't want to use our chatbot command, since our chatbot commands are limited, it's not as many actions you can do within a shoutout command. I mean not a shoutout command, a chatbot command, as you can do with a regular command. So if I go to commands, add command, actions, you'll see there's a lot more here. There's also a lot more even here that you can do. Yeah, so now you can create your own shout out, and how that works is that if I go back to that command, edit it. If I go to Twitch, shout out, and I put in message, I add an action. Now you're gonna see this pop up. It says variables are now available after this action, which are Twitch clip shout out URL, Twitch clip title, Twitch clip embed URL, and so on and so forth. So I can come to the next action. Let's say I want to just trigger a chatbot message, and I wanted that message to be one of those new variables, which shows up on the top of the list because now you have that option. And let's just say the clip title that it found. Clip title found, and then add an action. So now if I press done, I want to go to skip queue as well for this one. Actually, no, I don't want to skip that queue. Let me go to my profile. I'm going to twitch.tv/Lumiastream. Let me edit this command name. I want this to be test SO. And I do test SO. Let's do Radu, TG Radu. So yeah, so now it says clip title found is testing new feature in live support at Tango to the east. I thought stream, kinda, trying to stream. How you doing, Simeon? Yeah, you can make cut. I mean, You can make custom shout outs. Yeah, you can. I guess you could say it like that. But you always was able to do shout outs. But yeah, now you can modify it a lot more. I'm doing good, Simeon. How you doing? The bots trigger my first chatter all the time, even when I've listed them. Yeah, hopefully first chatter should be a lot more stable now with this beta 23. Because now it's in viewer profiles. So it's a lot more, yeah, there's a lot of more checks and balances with with the first chatter. Like, can I add my own videos with the shout out? If you want to add your own videos with the shout out, you're gonna have to do that really custom. But yeah, you'll do it basically with what I just showed. So let's say you got that shout out and now you want to trigger an overlay. Um, let's say you want to change the video content. Let's say I wanted to use I don't know. Let's say I had a video layer somewhere. Mm, let's say this is a video overlay, and not as have a video layer in it. Yeah, I gotta find one that has a video layer. Video test. Yeah, there we go. So then I'll just change that, and then I'll change it to whatever media I want, or I can change it to whatever variable I want. So if I wanted to send that same variable, that same shout out that I found, that same clip, I'll just use it like this. Let's say I made it open a certain media I have in meld. That's just a meld action. I mean, I don't have meld connected right now, but that's just a meld action, just like OBS actions. So if I wanted to do, oh, not looking in the right place. Set media file source, and I'll just change my file. Yeah, something like that. Same with meld. Same thing you can do with OBS and meld. Twitch shadow actions now past variables that can be used directly. That we just went over that one. Loyalty points can now use variables to modify your chatbot message when the user does not have sufficient points. Loyalty points has received a lot of updates, and we just released a YouTube video on it as well. So now, like within raffles, so if I just search raffle, and it's right here under engagement. Now when I'm creating a raffle, you'll see you can, what's the next step? You can use it with loyalty points now without needing much work. It'll automatically create it with loyalty points. You got max entries per user. You can add some restricted users, and so on and so forth. And then now to enter this raffle, you'll need points to enter it. I have a question about the QLC Plus plugin you made recently. Would I be able to cut out loop MIDI altogether and just use Lumia QLC Plus to control my fog canon? Of course. That's the whole point of that QLC Plus plugin. So if you go to plugins, you go to QLC Plus. I gotta install it. I gotta open QLC Plus as well. Oh no, you can't just open it. This is the more difficult part, because you gotta set different like if you're using Windows, you gotta open the shortcut. You gotta create a shortcut, then open the shortcut properties. Then in Target, append the // QLC plus AXT, and then -W. I don't know why I did .. But yeah, so for Mac, I have to do it like this. So I'm on Mac right now. So I'm gonna open my terminal. It's a little complicated, but if I paste that in, then open QLC, Oh wait, those are two different lines. So I go to CD and then I do /QLC plus -W. Why can't you find it? Yeah, there we go. But not that one because I need -W. Okay, so now it's open with their. I don't know why they make that so complicated. I really wish they can simplify this. Maybe I could talk to the guy. I talked to him a long time ago before. But he should make that a lot simpler. Because most people are not gonna know how to do that. We try to make the steps really easy to use here, but still not easy. But that's as easy as we can make it at the moment. So now I'm gonna select my host and my port, and then I'm going to what I want to do next. You're asking to control. What are you asking to control? Your fog cannon, right? So if you have a fog cannon, then you'll probably want to create a plug. So you'll create this. You do fog. Say I have a, I don't know which one you have. Let's say this fog FT, right? Put it in universe one. Um, yeah, so this fog cannon universe one. Now I'm gonna go to simple desk, and then I'm gonna just say fog cannon. I'm gonna look at this channel that it's in. So it's in channel 0. It's in channel 1. So I'm gonna do 1, and then I'm using the virtual console. No, not using the virtual console. What? Where does simple desk go? Oh, DMX channel. Okay. DMX channel is what I'm using, which is 1. Add QLC plus plugin, create it as a fog. Select that checkbox. Lumiastream use applause. Why did it use applause? Okay, so now within Lumia, now it's created as a plug, right? So now I'm just gonna go to anything I want. I'm gonna go to plugin key lights. I'm gonna put that fog cannon. I'm gonna turn that on. I'm gonna test it out. And now you see it turned the fog cannon on. If I want to turn it off, I can turn it off. And now it goes to 0. It goes to 0 right there. Why is Lumiastream applauding? What did I just mess up on? But yeah, that's how easy it is to use QLC Plus now. Well, I don't know if you consider that easy, but it's easier than before, and you don't need Loop MIDI anymore. What else can you do with? You can also create a QLC Plus action. So like, let's say you didn't want to create it as a plug within Lumia or as a light within Lumia. You'll just come here. You can go to simple dash channel. I can go to the absolute DMX address, which is 1, as you see right here. Like I said, whatever value I want, and I can test that out. Let's say I want it as 100. Boom, so on and so forth. Yeah, we got to do a tutorial video on this because QLC Plus got a lot simpler. But let me see if I can talk to the guy first. Make it simpler to get in the dev mode. Basically, what that -W mode does is it turns on the WebSocket server. But if you just had an option here, like maybe in somewhere over here or something like that, then it'll be easier for users to use. I don't know why Lumiastream is applauded. Just post my overlay to Marketplace. Fingers crossed it works this time and gets past review. Had kickback as there was some issues with it. Okay, yeah, we'll review that. Sounds good. I'll tinker around with it and see what I come up with. The fog cannon is super popular. Yeah, it'll be really nice if you get it working and you make a video on it too, if you if you have time. Cause I mean I have like a few DMX devices, but I got rid of all my like really cool DMX devices. So I feel like the video wouldn't be as nice. That's why I just didn't do a video yet. But if you have like a fog cannon or anything people are gonna be using a lot, then that'll be really, really nice. Yeah, so I guess the other thing y'all missed a lot is a lot of the plugins we released. So we have a lot of new plugins. So I'm just gonna go over a few of them. So we have Sports Scores, which actually has live data. So you'll if you're watching a sports game like basketball or NBA, football, or anything like that, then your lights can flash in real time whenever someone scores, when the game is over, and yeah, so on and so forth. We have Epic Games, which tracks your free offers that you have, where alert will pop up whenever there's a free game alert. Retro achievements is like it's kind of like Steam achievements or PlayStation what is it called? PlayStation achievements? It's called PlayStation achievements? No, PlayStation trophies. It's either trophies or achievements. But yeah, you can get achievements from retro games like on GameCube and Wii and PS1, PS2, and things like that. Using that plugin, I actually use this a lot. The Eve Online plugin is if you play Eve, you get a lot of options there that you can use, pulling in data so you can create your own Eve Online overlay. Steam is similar to Retro Achievements, where you could track your different achievements that you get. You could also have a status for whatever game you're playing, so you could change your OBS setup automatically. You may even change your Twitch category, your Kick category, depending on what game you're playing automatically. Yeah. Speedrun.com is if you're a speedrunner, you can track your stats. Pedekin donation boss. Haven't actually used that one yet, but that's a donation boss system. Tango Titty is working on his Matrix Mini. That's coming along pretty well. He's making a lot of updates to it. PlayStation Network is similar to Steam and Retro Achievements, where it has achievements for PlayStation. Arc Raider streamer tools, so you can have different images and data that come up for alerts, overlays, chat. Same for Fortnite streamer tools. Both of them are made by the Dusties. Cider is like a Apple Music that works on Windows, so you can use that to trigger alerts and change and get get song requests from viewers on Windows. What am I missing so far? What did you say? Just post my. Oh, I already said that. On the the automatic category change is a good idea. Yeah. That's if I'm not mistaken, Lumi Nestor already made a video on that, but she may not have. I forgot. She may not have released it until 9.0. And we'll release that when 9.0 comes. I have no idea where this applause is coming from. Applause. Is someone triggering this applause? That's the nice part about this global search. There's something you're looking for, you can just search for it. I don't know what's calling it though. Let me go over some more of these plugins before I drop this. I'm kind of stalling for time. If you have any questions, let me know. We have a vMix plugin that's similar to OBS. Not similar to OBS, but kind of a little bit of the same thing. That's a broadcasting software for like TV channels and big broadcasting studios We have an Apple Music specific plugin, but it's only Mac OS. We have a QLC Plus plugin, which we just went over. We have a Telegram plugin to send messages and also receive alerts from different Telegram chats. You don't have to authorize it for your whole Telegram. You can authorize it for just one chat and just talk to our chatbot or the chatbot you bring in. Actually, yeah, it's not even our chatbot; it's a chatbot you bring in. So you'll be able to talk to it privately and have things triggered through Lumia. Like, let's say you had a group chat with your favorite subscribers, and you wanted to allow them to trigger things in Lumia or your mods. You could do that with this Telegram chat. Valora TV is a new streaming service that we support. Google Workspace allows you to get alerts for Gmail. You can also use actions for Gmail, Calendar, Google Drive. You can update Docs. You can append to Docs. You can read Docs. Same for Sheets. You could do the same thing for Google Sheets. Yeah. So like for me, I have my Gmail alerts coming in through Lumia, and you could even, like, let's say you had an automation where anytime a Gmail alert comes in, you have AI read the message, and then you can either delete it or not, or reply to it. You can do that. Use your Telegram heavy. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out with Telegram. Yeah. That Telegram plugin is really nice. Google Scenes Vault. So this allows you to trigger different Google DIY scenes that Lumiastream doesn't. Some scenes don't come in Lumiastream if they're stored locally, so you can use this plugin by Telgunner. Oddsbot. So Oddsbot cameras are now supported with Lumiastream. You could even use multiple Oddsbot cameras. We have our ambassador Rotobo, who's using like 3 cameras, I think, or something like that. And he's using them all through Lumiastream. We have Blue Sky support. If you post on Blue Sky, now you can get messages coming in and also post things. Yeah. And so you can read some of these other ones. 11 Labs TTS. Someone just asked for Monster TTS today. So 11 Labs TTS is pretty much the same way. So that plugin is going to be really easy to make. And then we just need people to test it out. You bring good energy with you, and people notice it. Are you sure? 'Cause I feel like I'm really dead right now. I'm so tired. So I have like no energy. I'm trying my best though. But thank you, Alexander. Yeah, does anyone have any other questions? Does anyone want to see anything or anything else y'all want to know? I think now's the time to get to me because I probably won't be streaming for another month or two when Radu is back. So ask your questions now, anything you actually want me to answer. Whatever model you guys are using for the custom TTS and the beta is top notch. Thank you. Yeah, we compared it against all the different competition, and we definitely think this is the best one by a lot. Some voices turn out really nice, some voices don't turn out as nice, but the majority of them turn out really nice, and I like the ones that do turn out really well. So yeah, so TTS voices, we actually uploaded a lot. I've been uploading so many every day. Every other day, pretty much, I've been uploading at least one. Some of my favorites, obviously Optimus Prime is like the best. Oh, you can't hear that, huh? Try that again.
From Autobots, including Lumiastream and its users.
Sorry if I blasted your ears. You made an Arthur Morgan one. Yeah, it's right here.
Yay, boy, this is Arthur Morgan. Dutch, what's the plan?
I wouldn't have thought about Telegram. Now you're giving me ideas. Can integrate to make clips on Kick from voice commands? Of course. You can make a clip. You want to do it really quick? Oh, that means I got to set up my Telegram though. Okay, I don't want to set up my Telegram on this account, especially live. All right, whatever. Let's do it. Telegram. Open my Telegram. I'm not gonna use the full Telegram integration. I'm gonna use just the chat bot. Oh, that means I have to create a key too. Did Kik give you the ability to make clips via the API? Oh yeah, that's not gonna work anyway. You're asking from Kik. We don't have a Kik. Do we have Kik clips? Let me see. Yeah, we don't have Kik clips yet. There's no API for it yet. So yeah, that wouldn't work yet. But once Kik clips are available, then you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to take a clip, then send it to Telegram all automatically or Discord automatically. We'll just print it. I got triggering stuff that I don't know what's going on. Let's see.
Thinking.
Shush.
Hi, Patrick. It looks like your message might be.
There's Patrick. Oh, there's applause. It's because I turned on match full sentence. Match in full sentence. That's where applause is coming from. Lights on. Lights off. Yeah, I didn't have match in full sentence. Maroon. 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 Quote of the day. Doesn't need to be Telegram, just how to make a voice clip from Kik just to see how to do it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can show that. Just make a voice clip from Kik. A voice clip from Kik. What do you mean voice clip from Kik? You mean make an actual clip? Yeah, we don't have support for that clip API yet. But yeah, once we have support for it, then yeah, you can make the voice command. You just come to voice commands, add a bind, create a new command, add an action. I'll just show it for Twitch for now. Twitch clip. After it takes a clip, you're gonna want to send that clip to Telegram. Right now, I'm just gonna show you Discord, and then I want that clip URL. Add an action. Basically, that's kind of all you're gonna do. And then you just set that voice command whatever you wanted to say. So clip it or something like that. I mean the voice command, but it can't. Other than this in the message. Yeah, that's why I just showed you that voice command. So this is how to make a voice command. Come to streaming tools, voice commands, add a bind, create whatever voice command you want, and then create a new chat command or just link it to one of your chat commands you already have created. Does Lumia have a streamer bot integration? I just thought about that. Of course. We've had a streamer bot integration for a very long time. Add a new connection, streamer bot right here. Let me go back to LTTS voices. Yeah, so some of the other ones, I think Morgan Freeman's really good. Yoda is decent. Yeah, so that one's decent. That's one of the ones that's like, okay. Okay. That's a good one. That one's good. That was really good. I'm new to stream, but I never looked, but that gives me a lot of ideas now. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. It really just comes down to quality of the voice file you input. Yeah, for sure. If you don't have a good quality voice, then it's just not gonna turn out really well. Luigi's horrible. We need to just delete this one. Yeah, that one's horrible. I have my voice as an option for my stream and it sounds just like me. Really? I actually haven't done my own voice yet. Let's do it. QuickTime. Cancel. Now I'm gonna record my voice. New audio recording. Testing. I'm gonna turn off my wait, which audio device is this? Okay. Now I'm gonna give me a script to say. I'm gonna read out some of these beta release notes. Added a new variation condition type, equal variable. It allows you to trigger any variation based on any variable within Lumiastream. So if you want a variation trigger for when you get a follower, but you want it to be different based on your game you're playing, you can now do that. Added new variable functions, math, compare, round, if, coalesce, between, min, max. Updated variable pickers in Lumiastream and overlay UI with function fix. 20 seconds. I'm gonna call this aha.mp4. Create a voice. Primary recording. My voice. Aha from Lumiastream. Generate preview text. Marketplace image. Do I have to have a marketplace image? 1 second. I'm gonna do a temporary image really quick. Okay, my image is gonna be Shrek. Just for now. I'm not gonna make it public yet. Oh wait, I'm gonna make it public. I'm just gonna change the voice later on. I mean, change the picture later on. I'm glad you're doing this because I want to add Master Splinter and Shredder too from the original Ninja Turtles movie. Yeah, if you want to get a voice though, it's a little different than what I just did. I just recorded my own voice because I'm doing my own voice. So let's see how it sounds. Oh, let me turn on my screen. All right. Hey there. With Lumiastream, I can really make your streams pop, colors, sounds, and all the fun stuff that keeps your viewers hooked. I love helping creators make every moment unforgettable. No, that's not how it sounds. Is that how it sounds? I hope that's not how it sounds. Hey there. With Lumiastream, I can really make your streams pop, colors, sounds, and all the fun It'll
stuff
trick
that
you?
keeps your
Oh
viewers
man.
hooked.
I didn't know that's how it
I
sounds.
love helping creators make every moment unforgettable.
Unforgettable. If it works, it works. I can't complain. Yeah, but yeah, so the way I just did it is I recorded my voice like using QuickTime or something. But what you're gonna want to do is you want to go to YouTube, find like a good video. YouTube, you said Shredder. So let's do Shredder. Let's do Master Splinter. You're gonna find a old one of these clips. You're gonna only want him talking though. You don't want anything else. So you'll want to cut out that part, right? So you're gonna download this video. You're gonna find like a YouTube downloader. Because you don't wanna lose that quality, right? So I'm gonna go to this right here. How many seconds you want? I think like a good one is like 20 seconds, clean and consistent. You don't want background noise either. So I'm gonna save this in my device. Then I'm gonna pull this into some like Final Cut or whatever you use to edit your audio. First I'm gonna convert that to FFmpeg. I'm gonna use that with FFmpeg to convert it to audio. On Mac it's a little simpler. So like if I open this, I don't even need FFmpeg. I could just go to export as, I can say audio only, Splinter, save that. Now I have my Splinter audio, but now I'm gonna want to bring in something like, I don't know, Final Cut is that's what I use. You can use whatever you're comfortable with when you edit in audio. So basically download, cut everything extra and train on that. Exactly. I use Telegram bot to rip those videos. Oh, nice. I didn't know about that. Oh, so yeah, you use Telegram a lot. I didn't know anything I didn't even know Telegram could do that. In theory, could you set up the AI to react in chat by reading a message and using the AI prompt variable to give a response inside a TTS message? Yeah, of course, Threat Tiger. That's one of our main use cases. So let's just say you want a chat command for this. You can have a chat match as well. Like if you wanted to say anytime someone said, let's go to chat match. And let's say anytime you wanted, I'm gonna go to, what I want to go to. Yeah, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to AI prompt, which is a function. So I'm gonna say AI prompt, but instead of make a funny quote, I'm gonna use the message variable. I know this is kind of hard to see things here. It should reply based on the platform sent from. And now I'm gonna go to next. I'm gonna call this my chatbot. I'm gonna only listen to when the message has, I'm gonna only listen to it when the message contains star, let's say Tiker, right? You're gonna be my bot today. Tiker. And I'm gonna test that out just to make sure. Yeah, so anytime Tiker's in the message, it has to be a full Tiker, then you get that check. So that's what I want. So dot star Tiker, right? I'm gonna put next. Do I even need the dot star? I don't even need the dot star. Let's go to next. I'm gonna put it in my queue. Now, if anyone types Tiker in there in the chat, it's gonna send it to the chatbot, the AI chatbot. Oh, you put exclamation point Tiker. I don't think exclamation point Tiger is gonna work. Put lowercase Tiker. I'll have to do the case insensitive flag if I want to do that. Oh, it worked. If life were a video game, Tiger would be a friend who forgets to save but still somehow beats the boss. One aimed at a friend, date, boss, or for social media. I'll tailor it. Yeah, so you'll have to mess with that context a little bit. But yeah, that's how you would do it. You have to play around like with the prompt and everything like that. Telegram is perfect. You're gonna want to find a good clip of dialogue and download it and convert it to an MP3. Then I'll recommend using the voice isolator to try and remove. Yeah, you got to use a voice isolator as well. So let me just show you my process. Even though I know y'all don't use Mac, I know most of y'all don't use Mac, but I'll just show you my process anyway, just to give you ideas. So yeah, I'm gonna create a new library, I guess. Whatever. Where's my audio file? Splinter. Yeah, none of that matters. So now I'm just gonna listen to when Splinter is talking, right? Oh, I'm not sharing my sound, my audio, am I? Yeah, no, my audio. So yeah, I'm gonna listen when Splinter is talking.
Raphael, come sit by me.
It's not much dialogue in this clip.
Can one receipt rule was?
Oh yeah, there is.
My master Yoshi's first rule was
I'm gonna cut out any of the silent parts, basically.
possess the right thinking.
I'll also get rid of
Only then
voice
can one
isolation.
receive the gifts of strength, knowledge, and peace.
Probably wouldn't equalize it. I probably wouldn't even use voice
I
isolation
have
either.
tried to channel your anger, Raphael.
But you do need a
But
background
more
removal,
remains.
which you could do through like a
Anger clouds the mind.
background
Turn
voice
inward.
remover,
It is an unconquerable enemy.
background noise remover.
You are unique among your brothers.
Yeah, that's the one I
You
used before.
choose to face this enemy alone. But as you face it, do not forget them. And do not forget me. I am here, my son.
Okay, let's see how that one worked.
Raphael, come sit by me.
That didn't remove anything.
Raphael, come sit by me. Couldn't this wait till morning? You will listen now. My master Yoshi's first rule was
Yeah, this movie was good. You know it's back in the movie theater, right?
only then can one receive.
But yeah, anyway, this did a good job. So you'll export it and then just crop out anytime he's not talking. And then you want to crop out. You also don't want anyone else talking either. So you don't want Raphael in there. Yeah, it's out in the movies again. I don't know if it's still out. Teenage. Yeah, I was just looking at this. Thank you, Ahad underscore 98. Interesting. Who is this Ahad underscore 98? Thanks for following, though, I guess. Yeah, they re-released it. This is the second one, though. I don't know which movie that clip was from. Yeah, it's from the original one, 1990. Okay, everyone. Any other questions? I think it's about time. Yeah, it's from the first one. Any other questions? Thank you. Thank you for joining the chat and keeping it lively. Arterius, are you new to the chat? I don't normally see you in the chat. Arterius. Aetherius Gaming. Normally I'm in the chat, but I have it on the side while I'm working. So I don't normally see the chat completely. But you're a new name that I haven't seen before. Everyone else I've seen pretty much. Thank you, Simeon. And nice to see you again. Oh, yeah. I never seen your name before, yeah. But nice to see you. Kick has been really active today. It's been mostly Kick. Normally we have a lot of Twitch people. I guess Twitch comes for Radu, Kick comes for me. All right, everyone. So yeah, Radu will be back next week. Oh, your name is Ahad. My name's Ahad too. Well, at least that's why I go by online. That's why I thought it was a joke at first. All right, yeah. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll see y'all on Discord. I'll see y'all in next stream. I'll be in chat in the next stream. And then hopefully what our goal is to release 9.0 by next week. So hopefully during the stream, we're either going to release 9.0 or right before the stream. That's the goal, but we'll see. We'll see how bugs come in. If more bugs come in, we'll have to keep pushing it back. Thank you again, Alexander. All right, everyone. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for the kicks, Cam. Thank you for the follows we've gotten. Thank you for the subscriptions, the gift subscriptions from Cam again. And thank you for everyone for just joining the chat and just chatting and asking questions. If there's any question we couldn't get to, then just put it in the Discord. And I'll see y'all next time. Have a luminous day. Bye.
Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will